Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap. In front of all of you, I am presenting the Economics Time newspaper headlines. So, first of all, SEBI sent notice to NSE on alleged misuse of software. Some traders said to have bypassed system to fire thousands of order undetected. Next, Adani promoters may pair more stake in group companies. Next, Cabinet gives note to draft data bill. Next, Jio may sign 5G gear deal with Nokia for $1.7 billion. Next, Amazon set to cross $8 billion mark in India export. Next, Warburg in advanced talks to buy medical tools co FSME. Next, Byju's the teacher who got schooled. Next, Ajit Pawar exposes uncle, warns of more revelations. Next, market take a breather. Next, Farm Easy plans rupees 2400 crore rights issue at 90% discount to repay loan. Next, Supreme Court extends interim protection from arrest to Sitalwad till July 19. On page number 2 in politics section in that Maharashtra pot boiler 2023. Next, Ajit Pawar exposes uncle warns of more revelations. Next, Ajit factions take claim for NCP name and symbol. Next, Sena's Hindutva all encompassing BJP poisonous Sharad. Next, trust Sharad Pawar to launch a fierce fight back Prithviraj. Next, UCC against ethnic minorities. Next, BJP ally AIADMK will oppose UCC. Next, AIMPLB gives UCC response. Next, 20% present in Manipur school. On page number 3 in pure politics section in that FCRA hinders education collaboration with us with US task force. Next, UP, AP, Karnataka high on government's projects launch list. Next, DY NSA visits Iran to promote free freight transit via INSTC. Next, YSRCP support for government to continue. Jagan meets PM. Next, lawyers clash at Tis Hazari premises. Next, Supreme Court extends Tista's interim protection. Next, Microtech have more impact for mixed use reality project in Mumbai. Next, investor composition. Next, Supreme Court Collegium recommends evaluation of two HC chief judges. Next, detected during 2017 raid. Next up, group's priority include infra assets, green energy projects. On page number 4 in brand and companies section in that RIL owned Rice Inc. deal with ECB to monetize virtual inventory. Next, it's the cafe chains that the young are flocking to. Next, Warburg in advance talk to buy Medco Appaswamy. Next, FMCG revenue to grow 7 to 9% in FY24 on high volumes. CRISIL. Next, Apple is sharpening retail focus in India to soar up revenue. Next, Maruti gears up to double its turnover in 8th year. Next, Biocon Biologics takes over Vetris biosimilar business. Next, Harrier plans rupees 1000 crore expansion push. Next, sports event turn out to be a money spinner for hotels. On page number 5, economic market in that almost all Fed officials flavor future hikes. Next, Visa, MasterCard or Rupee. Choice may be yours, not banks. Next, JSW Steel to replace HDFC in BSC Sensex. Next, Jindal Steel, Jindal Steel, TVS Motor, PNB among new large cap stocks. Next, Dalal Street takes a breather after record rally. Next, no plans has of now for creating a common currency BRIC as Bank CFO. Next, HDFC Bank doesn't post strong loan growth. Next, rupee needs a bit of push to gain currency in cross-border trade. Next, Samvardhana's Japanese buy opens up a new business. Next, stock rises 10%, could gain up to 33% more. On page number 6 in smart investing section in that SEBI tweaks dispute resolution norms. Next, HDFC Bank and IndusInd Bank report strong loan growth but CASA deposit lag. Next, Maruti scorches street with new MPV. Stock soar to a record high. Next, SEBI modifies pricing rules for REIT invites. Next, HDFC sells more bad loans to Aker ARC. Next, Punjab utility bids for GVK power plant. Next, a common framework to tackle cyber risk. Next, green bonds take big lead over fossil fuel debt deals. On page number 7 in companies section in that India to remain a major steel consumer. Chandrasekharan. Next, Veritas Fin rises rupees 1200 crore to fuel its expansion plan. Next, M&A value tanks 25% to $32.6 billion in H1. On page number 8 in companies section in that High Court allows go first lesser to carry out plane maintenance. On page number 9 in companies section is that Jio likely to sign 5G gear deal with Nokia for $1.7 billion. Next, cabinet gives approval to draft data protection bill. Next, taxpayers to have 3 months to move GST appellate tribunal after its formed high court. Next, from India's crown, a flavor worth a fortune. Next, FM to meet PSP chief today. On page number 10 economy section in that services activity hits 3-month low in June. Next, India and Asian top recipients of FDI says UNCTAD report. Next, may retaliate if other nations curb green H2 trade. Sing. Next, Gujarat Tamil Nadu port set to develop hydrogen hubs. Next, JSPL promoters receive 4.5% pledged stake from OPJ Trading. Next, fundraise by BPCL IOC to aid capex emission cut fetch. Next, NCLT ad journals claim petition against Punj Liod. Next, India has to focus middle class to drive growth, says Amitabh Kant. On page number 11 in disruption section in that Amazon to sell past $8 billion mark in cumulative India export in 2023. Next, expanded DigiLocker will soon be your one-stop Doco hub. Next, internet firms look to cash in on base with co-branded credit cards. Next, OpenAI pulls browse with Bing in Chat GTP. Next, Infosys cybersecurity head Salvi joins Quick Hill as CEO. Next, Giva gets rupees 200 crore from Premji Invest others. Next, Denim Wear Co. Freakins rises $4 million. Next, Nothing's Carl P. visit TN factory. Next, ONDC goes live in 5 more cities in beta. Next, Google to use public data to train AI. Next, PIL in Delhi High Court challenges new online gaming rules. Next, weak macro signal, dull quarter for IT, firms may narrow guidelines. On page number 12 in the edit page section that prepare the air for Air India. Next, US India brothers in arms. Next, to hold on or let go. Next, important not to get shanghaied. Next, uniform code in vote bank locker. Next, practice makes faulty perfect. Next, fame much defamed. Next, a battery of ICE vehicles. Next, fallacy dates to the interspecies couple. Next, LRS tax baggage weights heavy. On page number 13 economic financial section in there the last hours of the Titan. Next, rocking the boat. Next, ashes dragging fire. Next, Yashasvi Tilak in squad Rohit Kohli not picked. Next, England rest Anderson Tongue. Next, Ukraine's Kotsuk stun 8th seed Sakari. Next, Zulu King says he is fit and sound, denies being poisoned. Next, two Rembrandts of extraordinary rarity could fetch $10 MN at auction. Next, Jackson flags Manipur issue after SAFF final. Next, LC Lotti to take on Brazil challenge. On that much for today. Thanks for watching.